Hello and welcome back, fellow orchid lovers. Today I'm going to unbox two products. So I bought some more Barrina Lights. Well, I bought some Barrina Lights. Let me move this one out of the way. I bought Barrina Lights to replace onto my main grow shelf, and the lights that are on the grow shelf are going to go on the shelf that I'm purchasing for the Phalaenopsis that I'm going to put in a separate room and see if we can't get some blooms. I just want to see real quick. I'm hoping that it's enough. It says there's 4 in here or 8 in here. Because the first set that I bought were really cheap ones, just to kind of see what to do. And of course, I don't have my scissors handy, so let's see what we can find. I'll just use this poker here. Let's see. Oh, look at there. You can use a bamboo skewer to help you open boxes as well. How cool is that? I don't want to damage the box too much in case this is not what I need and I need to send it back. I don't have the box all tore up. All right, so that one's loose. Hope everybody has been doing well. I was a little bit under the weather the last couple of days. Not the corona, just under the weather. Let's see. I just want to see how many's in here. And if anybody uses the Barrina Lights, can you let me know your experience with them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And it comes with the power cords, which do connect together, so that's good. And then it comes with the different hangers, so you can put them on your shelf. It has the Velcro strips too that I probably will not be using. But again, if you use the Barrina Lights, let me know how they work for you. And then this time next year, we'll do a review on them, or maybe I'll do a review on them after the winter, because that's kind of why I wanted to get these. They're a little brighter. Hopefully will provide a little more light than, let me just show you guys the shelf right now. So that's the shelf right now, and the lights that are in there are really thin. They provide quite a bit of light, but now that there's not going to be a lot of light additionally in the living room, with the changing of the seasons, I want to give them a little bit more light, especially that Cattleya shelf. But let's go on to our second box. So this is from Orchid Classics. So it's supposed to be the Phalaenopsis pulchara crossed back to sibling, and then the Phalaenopsis bellina crossed back to sibling. I know I said I wasn't going to buy any more orchids, but it hasn't quite gotten cold here yet. So till it does, if I see something I want, I'm going to get it. So these actually came earlier this morning, and I've been letting them kind of acclimate a little bit in the home. Fortunately, I was home when the mailman came, so they weren't sitting outside in the heat. So Colorado, earlier this week, we had low 60s as our high, and then it got down into the mid 40s. And the last couple of days, it is going to be in the high 80s, high 70s, mid 80s. And I do apologize if you hear the cars and stuff in the background. I do have my door open. So Orchid Classics, usually this paper towel would be damp, but again, with it being still hot in other parts of the country, it's probably dried out by now. And they do staple their packing rather well. So we're going to take this off this way. And these are both near blooming size, so I'm sure I'll be waiting a while. And as with the last set, looks like they took it out of whatever pot it was in and just set it in here for shipment. And this moss is still damp. It's on the verge of dry. But let's see what we've got here. So this is the Phalaenopsis bellina. She's got quite a few leaves on her. It looks like she's been under quite a bit of stress though, because if you look at these two bottom leaves, they're rather large. But then if you look at the next set of leaves, I don't know if you can see that, they're kind of smaller, like stress leaves. And then this one here is a little bit bigger, and then this one feels still soft, so it's probably still growing. But it's about the same size as this one, so I will leave her in this little setup for a while, let her acclimate to my home, because it has been pointed out to me that Maybe some of my orchids don't do as well initially because I'm repotting them too soon and not giving them time to acclimate. So I am going to let her acclimate for a while before I repot her. Let me know in the comments down below if you have the Barrina and would like to do a care collab. But like I said, like it's stapled here, it was stapled here, they've got a staple down here. So they do a pretty good job of packaging it and making sure that it doesn't move a lot in shipment, because we all know, depending on who is handling the mail, it could be becoming a disaster. So what's everybody's plan for the winter for your orchids? Do you have a lot of them outside that you're moving in? I know I have my Vanda and my Cymbidium outside that I am probably going to be moving in probably next week, because it's the end of September and it is liable to snow at any point once October gets here in Colorado. So now this is the Pulchara. No, it's supposed to be a Pulchara, but it's a Barrina. So now I have two Barrinas. I guess I will reach out to them and find out what in the world. Or it could be mislabeled. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But again, this one has two really nice leaves here at the bottom, two stress leaves here, and then this one here seems to be growing rather large. The media in here is a little drier, and I'll probably add some more moss in there just because they are a little wobbly in these pots, but I will leave them in their little nursery pots that they came with the media that they came with, and let them acclimate to where they're going to grow here in my home, and we'll repot them at another time. So we have two Barrinas. I thought I was supposed to have a Pulchara, which according to my shipping list, it says I have a Pulchara. So I will reach out to them and find out what's going on with that. And if they send me the replacement of the Pulchara, I'll just show you guys that. Unless I buy other plants to go along with it, I won't do an unboxing of that. I will just show you guys that in a house tour, just mention it in another video. But with that, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And again, let me know your plans for your orchids in the comments down below for the upcoming winter season. Oh, I hate winter. But you know what? After winter is spring. So that's going to be what I'm going to focus on, is spring. Leave your comments down below. Go ahead and give the video a like. And we will see you guys on the next one.